So let's get right into the show. The first app that we are talking about is called TripIt. TripIt is an app which helps you manage your trips, whether local or international. Can you see my screen now? A blank screen? Just quickly give me a yes or no. Yes, Chrome. Yeah. So we go to a site called tripit.com, T-R-I-P-I-T, TripIt, tripit.com. So TripIt is a planner for travel, whether you are traveling in India or abroad, mainly for air travel. Has any one of you seen an airline ticket? The old people would have seen an airline ticket. Have Have you ever seen an airline ticket of late? The airline ticket is always coming to you by email. The old airline ticket, you remember, a rectangular piece which had multiple copies with a red carbon inside, and something was either written or printed on it. So nowadays, whenever we travel, we don't get an airline ticket. We get a ticket by email. And TripIt does lots and lots of things for us. So what happens in TripIt, whenever you get an airline ticket by email, what you do is you forward it to a pre-specified address on TripIt. Once you have a plan, you sign in. There are free plans and there are paid plans. We will see the difference between the two. But the minute you get an airline ticket on email, you just forward it to TripIt. And once TripIt gets it, it will analyze the airline ticket automatically and it will fill up the details for you. I will show you how it works. So what happens is you handle the booking and rest of it, TripIt will take care of it. Just forward that email to TripIt. The second is it will give you reminders and alerts. It will also know where to be and when. So if you have to start, say 1 hour before and 3 hours is the reporting time, so you can straight away get reminders from TripIt. And of course, if you have car bookings, if you have hotel bookings, anything that you have related to your travel, TripIt will do things automatically. Yes, Indian Airlines tickets were having a red cover and it was a very great thing to view the tickets online, in your hand rather, not online. So what TripIt does is it pushes the ticket into the app and organizes everything in one shot. I will show you something interesting. So I am just signing in to TripIt. I will put my email address and password and I just sign in. Okay, so once I sign in, this is my actual trip plan. If I have trips, it will show you upcoming trips. It says just now no upcoming trips. So let us go to our past trips and see how it was looking like. So I go to my past trips. I have traveled a bit. So let me see this trip. I traveled in 2019 from April 24 to June 21 and I traveled to multiple places. Now everything has been recorded in my TripIt account. So how I went on 24th April, I went from Bombay to Hong Kong to San Francisco. From San Francisco, I traveled to San Jose to Orlando. Then my hotel bookings at Orlando, departure from Orlando. Then I went to St. Louis and from St. Louis to San Jose again. Then from San Francisco to Hong Kong and Hong Kong back to Bombay. So this was my entire trip. But I never entered any of these details. If you see all the details, I never entered any of these details. All that I did was my airline booking, my hotel bookings, everything. I just had to send that email to a pre-specified address which is called plans@tripit.com. So once I send it to that particular address, Tripit does all this organizing. It gives you the flight number, the date, from where to where, which terminal, which gate you are going to go from. Everything will be updated automatically. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to fiddle around for your ticket when you get to the airport. You can just show this entire thing. Who all were traveling, what was the type of aircraft, travel agency, if any, etc., etc. Everything is given to you straight away. How many hours the flight takes, what is the layover, what are the connections, what are your seat numbers, everything it neatly organizes and puts it in one place. So this is a very, very useful app. Now this, of course, I'll show it to you on the phone also, but this is how it looks on the computer. So whenever you get an email giving you the details of your ticket or the actual ticket, you just forward it to plans@tripit.com and automatically the remaining will be taken care of. So there is an artificial intelligence engine which is built in. So there is no human being sitting and entering all this. Your confirmation number, everything is organized and put in its place. This is the power of artificial intelligence. You just forward your email to a pre-specified email address and the rest is taken care of by Tripit. Of course, then you can edit it or copy or move it. You can share your trip with others, etc., etc. So this is a very, very basic thing. Whenever you are crossing the international date line, also it shows what is the layover. It shows if you have a frequent flyer number, it gives you the frequent flyer number. I'll show you how it helps. Are we getting the feel of this app? Any questions so far? Because there's lots more in this app, but this is the basic. You just forward your tickets, your hotel reservations, your car bookings, anything that you get by email, you just forward it to a particular address and it gets neatly organized and placed in the app. Okay, so let us now go to the, I'll just stop the share here and we will go to my phone and see how it looks on the phone. Okay, so let us go to the past trips and go to, say, the same trip that we saw, San Francisco. Can you see the entire itinerary is straight away? This app is available both on your Android and your iPhone. So, and it's pretty. Scanning of the inbox is safe because what it scans is, I'll come to that. Just see how this works. So you have all the connections, your flight details, your hotel details, everything gets, and if you click on any one of them, it will show you the whole details, when it is departing Bombay, when it is arriving in Hong Kong, which terminal, and if it is a current thing, it will give you the gate number also. So if there is a gate change, automatically it will alert you. There will be an SMS or a notification which will come and it will alert you that there is a change. Now you see the seat numbers also, you see the duration of the flight, you see the confirmation number. Okay. Then there are airport maps. So whenever you are going somewhere, so if you say I want to see the Hong Kong map, so Hong Kong airport map is available to you entirely, and you can ask for directions. You can say now I want to, my starting point is gate number so and so. So gate number maybe something like gate 15, and I want to go to now gate 20. So it will show me the path from one gate to another. It is as, I'll say, show directions. So it will show me exactly how I have got to go from one gate to the other. If I want to look for a coffee shop at the airport, you can look for a coffee shop at the airport also. Very. And of course, whenever you are at the airport, you have multiple levels. So you can see the levels here. So you are at level 6. You want to go to level 7 and see the map of level 7. You see the map of level 7 with all the shops, with all the gates. You can see the gates all over. You can walk down and you can know which gate is. So it shows you automatically. Level 7 is for check-in, for departures at Terminal 1. So everything is well organized as far as the airport maps are concerned. Very useful. It also shows your carbon footprint from Bombay to Hong Kong, how many kilometers, how many kilogram carbon dioxide emission is there. It shows you your aircraft details also, and if you have booking information, it will also show you the booking information, passengers, notes, etc. Okay, so this is the first part, that it is showing you your actual trip. Then there is something called alerts. Can you see the alerts down below? Of course, just now there are no new alerts, but suppose I am traveling and I have to reach the airport. My flight is at 9 o'clock. I have to reach the airport at 6 o'clock and I am at a certain location in my city. It will automatically calculate how much time I have to reach the airport, and therefore it will give me an update. You have to start now. This is very useful. It tracks you by your location. So just now, of course, there are no alerts and there are no updates. Otherwise, it will give you updates. If the flight is delayed, it will tell you there is a delay in the flight. If the gate is changed, it will tell you the gate is changed. This is what you get if you have the free version. Now, if you go for the pro version, there is something called Pro here, where it does a whole lot of other things. Like it has a point tracker. So if you are a member of frequent flyer programs, it shows you in which airline, what is your account number and what are the balance number of points that you have. So you don't have to worry about that. Some places it will even tell you that something is expiring on so and so date. So and so points are there. Some things have expired, some things are still there. Now see here, it says balance is 17,652. Account number is so and so. In Cathay, the website is Asia Miles. How many have expired? On 1st of August, 2,392 miles have expired. And on 27 January, 4,600 miles have been added. And on 27 January, another 2,000 have been added. Can you see? It tracks all your points also on your frequent flyer programs. Now this is very useful, because otherwise for multiple airlines, you don't have the time or the inclination to go and track when is something expiring. For example, here it says there is something expiring on so and so date. There is something which is already expired, etc. So there is a point tracker which is very useful. Then you have interactive airport maps. We saw the maps, how they work. You go to the this thing, enter any airport where the map is available. Suppose you say I want to go for, say, Hong Kong airport, and again the same. Okay, it will track where I am, and then I can just say directions from wherever I am to wherever I want to go at the airport. It's very useful. Then there is something they call as international travel tools. Now this gives you a lot more information. You put the destination country. Suppose I say I am visiting Hong Kong. And what are the travel rules? I am coming from India going to Hong Kong. So what are the official languages? What is the currency conversion? What is the type of plugs they are using? What are the health restrictions? Whether there are vaccinations required or not? What sort of communication? Yeah, it is the same. 48.99 per year. In India also it costs the same. You just multiply it by the exchange rate. So it is less than $50, and you get a whole lot of stuff. What are the driving rules? What are the tipping rules? Where you have to tip, where you don't have to tip. What is the normal protocol? It shows you everything out here. Then also for certain airports, it also tells you what is the airport security wait time. So whether it takes half an hour at the security, whether it takes 20 minutes at the security, or whether it takes 45 minutes at the security. It gives you the security wait time. If you, by chance, God forbid, if you miss a flight, it also gives you alternate flights. So if you select a particular flight, so if I say I have selected a particular flight, and if I miss it, or if I want to go earlier or later, it will give me alternate flights also. Inner circle is your friends and family whom you want them to be informed whenever you are traveling. So you can add the inner circle and automatically they will also be updated on your schedule. Then of course you have flight alerts where you can get the notifications, you can get real-time alerts about your flight from check-in reminder to schedule and gate changes, connection details and baggage claim updates. In the US, if you are traveling, even your baggage claim on which baggage counter it will come, it will tell you before you get off from the plane, and once you get your Wi-Fi connected, it will even tell you where the baggage will be. You can claim where the baggage you can claim from which counter. So very useful. Seat tracker, based on your availability of seat, you can even track which seats are available, and if you have booked a particular seat, it will tell you if another seat is available about from within your preferences. It will also show you that. And also the fare tracker, it will give you discounted fares, whether you are eligible for a discount or not. There is a refund alert. Suppose your flight was cancelled, there is a alert for a refund also, where you can claim, how you can claim. All these things are available in the Pro version. This is very useful. There is another tie-up with Clear, which helps you speed through security, but that is available only in the US airports. But here you will see that you have a whole lot of stuff which is very useful if you are traveling. Right from your itinerary to your alerts to all your points, your security wait time, alternate flights, preferred seats, blah blah blah, terminal gate, terminal reminders, etc. etc. This is a very useful app. Any questions on TripIt before we go to something else? What they did this time, Pro is 48.99 per year, and I am a subscriber. So what they did this time is, because of COVID, because people could not travel, they extended the subscription by 6 months automatically without any cost. So they gave an extension for the subscription, and that was a benefit they gave to their loyal subscribers. Any questions you have on TripIt?